got to be detailed, precise, and informed.
That's DPI.
The ref calls are back, and the historic ref calls are back. We've got a ref call from the NFC Championship Game featuring the Seattle Seahawks. You sickos, you Seattle Seahawks fans that love our historic ref calls of the week, you will not be starved any longer. Tyler, break this play down for us.
So, once again, this is calls that change the rules. So first off, Zach, I want to present you a scenario.
Right.
What you are about to see is you're going to see a Seahawk catch the ball and then fumble the ball under what is about to be a very easily changing of the possession. That was a weird thing to say. He is credited to be down by contact. When you look at the replay, you are going to very quickly see that this was, in fact, a fumble/interception. That's what you're about to see.
I mean, it should be overruled, right? Overturned?
Yes, it is. However, pause for dramatic effect. The 49ers are saying that they have the ball. There is a scuffle. Again, this is the 2013 NFC Championship Game.
The Michael Crabtree game.
The only problem with this, however, is
here it is.
As you clearly see here it is.
So easily, he's not down by contact, right?
And
should be overturned.
Yeah, absolutely. Problem though, Zach, you're not allowed to review it.
Why not? Why weren't you allowed to review it?
At this point in time, the officials were not allowed, a fumble in the field of play was not a reviewable call. In this case, because they did not want officials to intervene in basically pile up scuffles. However, this play right here, changed the rule book because as you can clearly see, the 49ers ended up with the ball. So that offseason, a rule was proposed giving officials further ability to review a fumble, even if he is called dead, or even if he is called down by contact, dead ball. And now we have that.
Yeah.
We have the ability to review this now.
It was named the Navarro Bowman Rule after linebacker Navarro Bowman, who made the pivotal play. And the Niners ended up losing this game, right?
They did, and actually, this play, he's, of course, because it's not reviewable, the Seahawks maintain possession, but it's fourth down. They go for it, and they don't get it. So absolutely zero consequences happened because of this play in the moment. But I'm sure you can think of at least one time where the booth could go and review a fumble and it gets overturned. I think any NFL fan can at least think of some scenarios where their team benefited or were hurt by the ability to review a fumble.
Ooh, me, I can. I'm a Lions fan. We have lots of overturns. So I chose this one. There are many instances of the Navarro Bowman Rule being a change for the better. A lot of the times we're coming in and crapping on the NFL referees, and sometimes they deserve it. But this is a scenario where the Detroit Lions benefit from the Navarro Bowman Rule. This play, as you can see the ref, he's pointing down by contact. But the Lions seem to think they have it. Well, the ball is clearly forced out by Thomas Harper. It's just resting on his hip there. And so Dan Campbell challenges the play, something you would not be able to do since this was non-reviewable before the Navarro Bowman Rule. And in a very similar situation, the Steelers are driving into the red zone trying to score. The Lions end up with a turnover. So that's kind of like the full circle story of the Navarro Bowman Rule, the play that started it, the rule change and why it happened, and of course, an instance of it being a success. Obviously, it's a success, right? And the Navarro Bowman Rule has stuck around and has largely been uncontroversial. Everyone likes the Navarro Bowman Rule.
No one is saying that you should not be allowed to review fumbles by any means at all. In fact, actually, you said that the refs got it right. The refs did not get it right, and that's why they changed the rule, is because the refs got it so wrong that the owner said, yeah, we need to be able to go back and take a look at that stuff because that
the NFL got
terrible.
It right.
The NFL got it right. The officials did not.
But
and that, to the viewers a little bit, this is kind of what our ref calls is going to end up being like. Maybe some controversial stuff one way or the other. Today's was just to give a glimpse of what a rule that changed or a call that changed the rule book would look like. Non-controversial, but trust us, we've got some controversy coming up with these rule changes.
I was going to say
stick around for that.
There are definitely
a lot
more.
of rules got changed. We're very excited for this.
I mean, the Calvin Johnson rule. The Calvin Johnson rule still gets talked about to this day and is shrouded in controversy, right? So not every rule will be a celebration of the NFL, I promise. But we have lots down the pipe this offseason. We wanted to make sure we were still reviewing ref calls for you guys because we know how much you love them. So
did Calvin catch it? And did Dez catch it?
Subscribe and make sure you're finding out those calls later on in the season. But that is all we have for you guys today. So thank you so much for watching, and we will catch you guys for our next episode.
Appreciate you guys.